is up, you guys? It's Bebe. Welcome back to my channel. So today we have another lineup review. Now I know there are a lot of lineups dropping right now, so I'm gonna be throwing a lot of these videos at you guys, and I'm kind of going out of order, uploading at different times regardless of when these lineups dropped, so sorry that they're not in order. Today we're gonna talk about EDC Orlando. I was expecting this lineup to drop a little bit later in the summer, but it's a little early this year, I feel like. I think last time I went they dropped it in like August, so I'm really excited that we have this one because I was a little on the fence about EDC Orlando. Like, yes, I had my pass, but my fall is just fucking crazy with festivals. Like, it's a lot, and I was debating maybe selling or getting rid of one pass, and EDC Orlando was like kind of a strong contender for that, as much as I love this festival so much. But then this lineup dropped, and honestly, like, I can't pass on this one. So yeah, I will be at EDC Orlando. I love this festival. If you guys have been subscribed to me, you know I talk about it often. This lineup is pretty fucking stacked, so without further ado, let's just get into it. Starting off, we have AC Slater. This is gonna bring you all the bass house vibes, all the night bass feels. One of my favorite house artists, so I'm definitely excited to see him, also because I missed him at SMF because I went to, where did I go? Seven Lions instead. So I would love to catch him at EDC Orlando. Acraze kind of does a bunch of different genres. Some of it is trap, some of it's house. I don't know, I was kind of going through on Spotify and it was mixed feels. Aiden, I think that's how you pronounce it, is house, but more like chill house vibes, if that makes sense. Like, it's just less like in your face house, just more kind of ambient, relaxed. Then Afrojack back-to-back Rehab. I think that was originally on EDC Vegas's lineup and then they took it off. I could be wrong, but I definitely remember seeing this back-to-back on a lineup. I think it's interesting. I mean, obviously they're both pretty mainstream artists, so I think at this point, like, I wouldn't really go to see either of them separately, but I would stop by to see what they're bringing to this back-to-back because I think it's pretty unique. Then we have Alan Walker, which is a really popular EDM artist. I feel like most people know him. Alexander is house, but more kind of like pop influenced, if that makes sense. Amelie Lenz and Anna are techno. Armin Van Buren. Y'all, he was not on any lineup this year for any festival I was going to. And I wasn't seeing him on like many lineups at all, so I kind of like threw out the idea of getting to see an Armin set this year. When I saw his name on this lineup, that was kind of honestly my selling point to go. I love Armin. He's one of my favorite artists. I'm so excited. I haven't seen him in so long and I can't fucking wait. That literally made me so happy seeing his name on there. Okay, and then AT Aliens is a bass duo. They kind of do like mostly dubstep, but also some different subgenres of bass in their sets. Really fun. I've seen them a bunch. Audio Trap is house. A-Vision is techno. Beethoven is more like very chill ambient electronic. Basscon is Insomniac's hard dance brand, which I'm super excited that they're bringing this to EDC Orlando. I'm really impressed with this lineup because it's giving me very much EDC Vegas vibes, more so than usual. Like, they have Basscon, Bass Rush Experience, they have a Dream State takeover. Like, they're incorporating more and more of the subgenres of EDM like Vegas does, so I'm very excited. I like hard dance music, so I'm definitely going to check out a lot of the artists that they have on here. But yeah, Basscon is their hard dance brand. And then Bass Rush Experience. Bass Rush is like just their bass music brand. So dubstep, rhythm, all that good stuff. Bernzekiel, I think that's how you say it, is a bass artist, but kind of falls into different subgenres. I wouldn't classify it under one. And then Birmingham Drive is some techno feel, some house feel. Black Coffee Sunset set. By the way, they picked some good fucking artists for the sunset slots, can I just say? It's Black Coffee, Kygo, and Chami. They really snapped on the sunset sets. I mean, come on. I would love to catch Black Coffee at sunset. It's just like the perfect vibe for that time of day. Oof, that's gonna be so good. Blunts and Blondes is a bass artist. Born Dirty, everyone kind of knows. Brothers of Funk is more kind of like an old school electronic feel. Cash Cash, I feel like everyone kind of knows. Cat Dealers Back-to-Back Dub Dogs is house, more like popularized house though, if you know what I mean. Like Dub Dogs is a very well streamed artist. Same with Cat Dealers, I'm pretty sure, yeah. Okay, and then we have Cello, I'm not sure how you pronounce that one, but that's drum and bass, which I also noticed there was some drum and bass on here. I'm seeing more and more this year. I feel like here in America we say every single year we're like, this is the year of drum and bass, and then it just simply never is. But this year on a lot of lineups I'm seeing there was a lot of drum and bass on EDC Vegas. I'm seeing some on here. I saw some on the Lost Lands lineup. I don't know, like maybe we are finally moving towards normalizing drum and bass. Perhaps this is the year. And then we have Cheyenne Giles. I'm not sure how you pronounce the last name, but that is Bass House. Code Black and Cooney are hard dance. Cosmic Gate is trance. Cut and Sew is house. Dabin is future bass, melodic bass, very like uplifting, a lot of vocals, pretty, think Said the Sky, Millennium type vibes. Damaged Goods is house. Danny Time, Back to Back Saws Move, I think that's how you pronounce it, is house. Danielino is more of a techno feel. Darksiders is hard dance. Dennis Solta is techno as well. Dioka, I think that's how it's pronounced. Sorry if I'm saying any of these wrong, but some of these names really do be testing me. Back to Back Antonella Sembrano is house. Deval is more, again, like I said, for other artists, like just more ambient, chill, electronic music vibes. Diesel, this is Shaquille O'Neal. If you've never seen a DJ Diesel set, I highly recommend. He does throw down. It's bass music if you're not familiar. Dimension is one of my favorite drum and bass artists. I'm so fucking excited. I will definitely be going to see Dimension at EDC Orlando. I don't give a fuck if anyone doesn't want to come. I will go by myself. I don't care. Discovery Project, this is Insomniac's slot for, they kind of run like a DJ scouting series, and then whoever wins gets to play that slot. DJ Anime's Hard Dance. DJ Holographic is more like groovy vibes, house techno feel. DJ Security and DJ Shaolin, I think that's how you pronounce it, and Doc Rock, they all are more like old school electronic vibes. Dom Dolla and Dombresky, two of my favorite house artists. Really can't wait to see them for sure. Dr. Funk is hard dance. Dre Mendez, Back to Back Lord Rash is house. Dream State presents, so this is Insomniac's trance brand, so that'll be super fun to see some good trance artists. Easy Baked is more like experimental bass. E-Collie, was very surprised to see him on lineups after everything that went down last year, but whatever. Elefante kind of does a bunch of different genres. Eli Brown is house. Evaluation is more like wobbly type bass. Evan Gamble Lewis is hard dance. Excision, I think we all know Excision. I'm gonna be seeing him so many fucking times this year now that I think about it, because is he playing? No, he's not playing Easy, but then lost 3 sets at Lost Lands, 2 sets at EDC Vegas, 1 set here. Jesus Christ, I'm seeing him a lot this year. Okay. Factor B is trance. Factory 93 is another one of Insomniac's brands. It's more like bringing back old school house and techno. Frank Walker is an artist off of Kygo's label. Fury and MC Dino, they're usually on most Insomniac lineups. I talked about them a little bit in my EDC Vegas lineup video. G Jones is kind of like a collective of different bass music genres, but mostly kind of like experimental type stuff. Galantis, I feel like everyone knows, very popular EDM artist. Golden Child is more experimental bass. Green Velvet presents La La Land. Definitely want to check this out. I saw Green Velvet at SMF and it was so fucking good. Literally the best vibes. Grub and Hobbs, that is a fucking Dutch name if I've ever seen one. But they are trance. Grum is also trance. Haley Ann live set. She was also on the EDC Vegas lineup, I believe. I think she was. So I'm excited to see what she's doing for these live sets where it's just her. Like, is it gonna be the songs? For those of you who don't know Haley Ann, she is a vocalist on so many melodic dubstep and melodic bass tracks, so I definitely would love to catch the set and see what she is doing. And then Heather Collins is more of an old school vibe. Hot Since 82 is house. Huda Hudia, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right, is a bunch of different genres, honestly. Ida Engberg is techno. Insomniac Records, so that's going to be a takeover for Insomniac's record label, or one of them. Jason Brown is house, I believe. Jason Ross, we love Jason Ross. He does a ton of stuff with Ophelia. I love his trance stuff so much, so I'll definitely go see him. Jaws, typical bass house. I feel like everyone kind of knows him. Jinx is an amazing bass artist. She's super dope. John Summit, literally on every one in their fucking mother's lineup this year. I mean, Jesus Christ. But yeah, he's like kind of like the biggest upcoming house artist right now. Joseph Capriati is techno. Joyride is bass house. Super fun set to see. Gestures house. Kami, Kami, I'm not sure. I was not familiar with, and I looked them up, and it's a trio, and they have a mix on SoundCloud that I listened to like the first couple minutes of, and it went hard as fuck. It's like hard techno. Like if you like IO, definitely check out this trio. I don't know if it's Cami or Kami, so I'm not gonna fucking say it again in case I make a fool of myself. Cascade, classic. Everyone loves Cascade. Keizo, bitch. I fucking love Keizo. I'm so excited to see him. Keith McKenzie is more old school vibes. Killscript is like scary similar to IO. If you guys, again, like same with Kami or Cami. If you guys are IO people, I highly recommend them, and I recommend Killscript. Killscript is like so eerily similar to IO. It's crazy. And then Cashmere, everyone kind of knows, super popular EDM artist. Kygo Sunset set, because we didn't get it at Ultra, bitch. You know I'm gonna be here. Like, you know. I don't care how old I get or how much my taste in dance music changes. Kygo slaps. Kyle Kinch's house. Lays is super dope. She's a dubstep artist. She's more like up and coming. Liquid Stranger, I feel like a lot of people know. He's, you know, head of Wakan, so all the Wakan vibes, more chill, bass, freeform, experimental. But it kind of depends on what set he plays, because I've seen him play like a tripped set. I've seen him play a banger set. I feel like for EDC Orlando, it'll probably be a banger set. But yeah, super fun. Loud Luxury, everyone kind of knows. Louis Child, everyone kind of knows. LPGOB at Sunset. Oh, I forgot about this one. This is another one of the Sunset sets. Vibes, Immaculate. I will be there. That is going to be so fucking good. I'm so excited to see that set. Lucio, I think that's how you say it, is more of like a progressive, like trance kind of feel. Lucy is more experimental bass. DJ Magic Mike is more old school. Marcus Scholes is more trance. Martinez Brothers is more like house techno. Matroda is one of my favorite house artists right now, honestly. Or Matroda, I forget which way it's pronounced. Teus, could be pronounced wrong. I feel like this is like every other name. I'm like, sorry if I'm pronouncing this wrong. But that's techno. Mean is a house duo, super dope. Moon Boots is house. Morton is more electro-y, future-y house. Has the new project with David Guetta. Some of you might be familiar with. Mrodic is hard dance. Nasser Baker is a house artist. Has some stuff with Dirty Bird, so if you're a Dirty Bird fan, that's for you. Nightmare back-to-back sudden death. Let's unpack that for a fucking moment, because honestly that was my other selling point in keeping my ticket for EDC Orlando was Armin and Nightmare back-to-back sudden death. The two completely fucking different genres of dance music, but this is gonna be really fucking good. That's honestly first most excited to see is Armin, because I haven't seen him in forever. Second is Nightmare back-to-back sudden death, because they are gonna throw the fuck down, and we know this. Nicole Mudaber presents In the Mood, that's techno. Nifra, I think it's Nifra, is trance. Noisy is house. Patrick Topping is house. Paul Van Dyke is trance. He's an OG. Phoenix Jagger, back-to-back Pacho Baroque is techno. Plasma is a bass artist. Reaper is a bass artist. Kind of does different subgenres though, like some drum and bass, some other. Rico Rocks is house. Said the Sky for all your melodic bass feelsy moments. Okay, that would be a really good sunset set, honestly. He played the sunset slot at SMF and it was a fucking vibe. Say My Name does a lot of different genres. He does some hard style, he does some trap, some dubstep, like he kind of throws it all together. It's a very high energy set, I recommend. Seven Lions, Father Lions is gonna be at EDC Orlando. Hell fucking yeah. His set at EDC Orlando in 2019 was honestly probably my favorite Seven Lions set I've ever seen, if I'm being honest. Yeah, I think it is. Side Piece, very popular house duo. It's Nitty Gritty and Party Favor. It's their house project. I just saw them at Brooklyn Mirage. It was super good. Sita Abayon is techno. Skylar Williams back-to-back Eliza R is also techno. Sloth is house, more tech house vibes. Slug is a house techno feel. Soft is Hard I've seen on quite a few lineups this year. She does kind of a lot of different genres, but there is some hard dance kind of esque vibes going on there, so I would love to check her out. I didn't get to see her at SMF, so I'm gonna try and see her at this. Soren is hard dance. Stellar is more experimental, like freeform. Subtronics, always a fucking banger set. He throws down. Very excited to see him. He's also, I'm seeing him so many fucking times this year. Like, I've already seen him twice this year, right? Or have I seen him 3 times? No, I've seen him twice this year, and I'm gonna see him so many more times. By the end of this year, I probably will see him 10 times within 2021, so. Am I complaining? No. Supernaut is kind of a bunch of different genres. Susie Solar is trance. Tape B is more experimental, free form, just like more weird, wonky bass vibes. Chami at Sunset. The vibes are going to be on fucking point for that. I haven't seen Chami in a long time either, so very excited for that one. Tiesto, Timmy Trumpet, your basic classic EDM artists. They're usually on most EDC lineups. Tony Shades is house. Too Heavy Crew is house, more tech house. Too Kind is also a bass artist. Verse Back to Back Ghost Lotus is gonna be more freeform bass, I believe. Vintage Culture is house. VRG is dubstep, if you know the song Womp Womp by Rated R. Wednesday, Back to Back Nostalgics is gonna be a house back to back. I love Wednesday, and Nostalgics is really good as well, so I would definitely go to that. West End Back to Back Black V-Neck is another house back to back. Whipped Cream, honestly, she throws down, does a bunch of different subgenres. It's a very high energy set. I recommend for sure. William Black for your more melodic bass vibes. Yokai is house, and then Zed, who is like a classic EDM artist. Just looking over this again, yeah, my highlights would be Armin, of course. Definitely want to check out some BassCon stuff. Black Coffee at Sunset for sure. Dombresky's always good. Excision, I mean, I'm literally seeing Excision so many times. Green Velvet, Haley-Ann, Jason Ross. There's so many good names on here. I feel like I can't even pull people out. Cami or Kami. Kill Script, Kygo at Sunset, Lays, LPGOB at Sunset, Nightmare Back to Back Sudden Death. Jesus Christ, that's gonna be so fucking good. Said This Guy, Seven Lions, Soft is Hard, Chami at Sunset, Wednesday Back to Back Nostalgics. I would say those are like my must-sees for sure. So yeah, that's EDC Orlando. Let me know down below if you guys are planning on going. I hope to see a lot of you there. This is, like I said, such a fun festival. So I'm definitely excited, and yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Expect a lot more lineup reviews, like I said, and subscribe if you haven't so that you can stay updated with all my content and where I'm going and what I'm doing as far as events go this year. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.